Greetings. It's Oracle Card Monday at Little Discovery Corner. I'm going to go, ooh, this popped right out. Acceptance. This is my Higher Self Oracle deck. And in this card, you see this character is looking in the mirror and holding up a hand to herself, kind of reaching out to herself. And the designs here kind of remind me of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Well, Korra, the Legend of Korra, in which the Avatar spirit that passed on from person to person, life to life, with each generation. It was this big blue and white kite-looking character, spirit, and kind of this design kind of reminds me of that. So, what I'm getting from this card is that it's the need to look in the mirror and find beauty within yourself, find power within yourself. And that's what that was about. And if you view it that way, I don't know if anyone's a fan of the show, but like the main character, Korra, had to keep digging deep to find her own power to overcome obstacles, overcome very difficult challenges, including PTSD, feeling deeply frightened by enemies, deeply scarred by her fights and challenges with her enemies, and learning acceptance, to accept the dark sides of herself, the weaknesses, the challenges she needed to overcome within. And so I think that's what this card is today, is learning to accept things about yourself that you may have been taught to reject, like whenever you feel upset, or you feel sad or vulnerable, maybe you've been taught to reject those parts of yourself because that's seen as weak, especially if you're a masculine. And I'm getting that a lot of some of my audience. I might have actually quite a few masculines, and that may have been part of the upbringing. It is quite a pervasive part of our culture that you're supposed to reject those things about you, things that are considered like emasculating to, say, express or even feel. Sadness, tenderness, openness, being vulnerable with someone, and that can be very frightening. And like Korra, she's trying to just overpower all of her fears and just charge through without acknowledging and accepting that those things were stuck inside her, all those troubles and all those challenges and all those blocks were stuck inside her, and she had to acknowledge that those things, all those feelings and fears were inside her, so she could release them and see herself as a whole person, accept her light and dark sides, her like so-called negative sides, and be able to express what she was afraid to express before, and which was included acceptance. At the very end, it was all about accepting both herself, her perceived flaws and shortcomings, and accepting her enemies and understanding them. Let me see if the book says anything. Acceptance is the harshest lesson life teaches, and the most important to learn. This card comes because you are struggling to accept an unexpected change in fortune or an unjust situation, or because you are having difficulty embracing your present circumstances. If you have recently or currently undergoing change as a result of loss or due to an unexpected turn of events, your higher self requests that you shift your attention to the bigger picture at hand. The only constant in life is change, and from a higher consciousness perspective, change is an opportunity for growth and evolution of spirit. Change can be a negative and painful experience, but your spirit will learn valuable lessons that contribute to its overall transformation and maturation. So yeah, as I was talking about being able to process negative feelings, like anything, and if you're undergoing changes right now, you're dealing with changes you don't want, maybe afraid to face, that's a challenge from the universe to see if you can, as they say in the spirituality community, transmute that energy that have dense, heavy energy, acknowledge it, process it, and channel it into learning and growing. Okay, I think that'll be good for today. I will see you next time.